Hi, I'm Dr. Constance Little, an evaluative mediator for the Office for Dispute Resolution. Evaluative mediation is a new type of mediation ODR is offering, so we thought a brief overview might be helpful as you consider your dispute resolution options. It's stressful enough being in a dispute over the education of your child as a family or one of your students as the school. So we're offering evaluative mediation as an additional, more directive approach to settlement for your consideration. You might be asking yourself, is there more than one type of mediation? Yes, there are several types of mediation, among them facilitative and evaluative. ODR previously offered only facilitative mediations. Now we're adding evaluative mediations. So what makes an evaluative mediation different from a facilitative mediation? An evaluative mediation is basically a facilitative mediation with a reality check. The evaluative mediator listens to and assesses each party's position and interests to help them see the value of their proposals, thus helping them analyze their own cases and uncover any weaknesses. To that end, we might brainstorm about potential outcomes of the issues and talk about what a hearing officer might be likely to do. Although no one can predict what a hearing officer will decide, looking at all the angles helps parties to better create a party-drafted mediation agreement. An evaluative mediator is a neutral special education expert who uses their educational knowledge and legal experience to encourage dialogue between the parties. Using facilitative mediation techniques, the evaluative mediator examines with the parties potential outcomes with the ultimate goal of facilitating a collaborative agreement. So let's break down that description. First, an evaluative mediator is neutral. The evaluative mediator does not take sides, does not offer legal advice, and does not render a legal opinion as to the strength of a party's case. The parties know their strengths. It's often their weaknesses they overlook. Our analysis is offered as just one element to factor into the party's decision-making. Next, an evaluative mediator is a special education expert. It's our job as special education experts to help the parties analyze their positions in light of their own interests and develop their own settlement. As an example, I use my experience as a special education and regular education teacher, parent attorney, school district attorney, 7 years as a hearing officer, 13 years as an appellate panel hearing officer, and 20 plus years as a special education college professor, and most relatedly, over 10 years experience as an IEP facilitator and mediator to assess the situation and facilitate the mediation. Every dispute is unique and every mediation personalized. And finally, the evaluative mediator encourages dialogue between the parties. We start with facilitative mediation techniques like opening statements, caucuses, questioning, brainstorming. It's when the parties get off track or stuck on a particular item, we may step in and offer some direction, mostly through questioning. Trust is the key to an evaluative mediator's value. The parties must be able to trust our experience and expertise, as well as trust us to have private communications with the opposing side while keeping a neutral position. There's a fine line to be walked between case evaluation and evaluative mediation. To maintain the parties' faith in the neutrality of the evaluative mediator does not offer a legal opinion of either party's case. Rather, the evaluative mediator primarily uses questions to help the parties evaluate the impact of their own proposals and the impact of non-settlement on each party's interests. Just as in all early dispute resolution options, evaluative mediators strive to assist the parties maintain control over their own dispute and come to a mutual resolution without handing the decision over to a hearing officer, thus saving everyone time, money, and most of all, the treasured family-school relationship. ODR's special education evaluative mediation is just one more early dispute resolution option for parties to consider when they want added direction from a special education expert who is an experienced mediator. If you decide an evaluative mediation might work for you, notify ODR of your interest. Thank you.